all with the username Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music except one song written for me. Most of my music is modern American folk, but I do some blues as well, and I do some vocal looping, although most of my music, background music, hi Trevor, is on acoustic guitar. Trevor, I have something to ask you. First of all, how are you doing? I want to say one other thing. I come on most weekdays between like 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time for like a half hour, 40 minutes to do about 3 or 4 songs. That's great, Trevor. I'm so glad. I noticed on my last broadcast that and the one before that, now the first one I did, the audio was set to standard. The second one I did, I'm pretty sure it was set to high quality. Raining here. Whoa, we're gonna have like 100+ degree temperatures. Very different. Um, Here's my question. Can you hear reverb? Because I'm starting to wonder if somehow my broadcast is not going through Ableton. And I think there's a way I can figure that out. You don't. Okay. Yeah, I think something weird's happening. So let me try something. I actually want to do my song. I think I wanted to do a reason why today, but I'm not sure Ableton is, hold on a second. There we go. I'm not sure that Ableton is receiving, I'm not sure that what you're hearing is coming out of Ableton. And if it's not, then I won't be able to do my vocal looping songs. Okay. So I'm going to do the first part of a reason why. And if you can't hear it looping, then that means it's not going through Ableton, which might be why you're not hearing the reverb. I tell you, I just don't know. There's a weird audio setting, and it's going to take me a while to figure out. But this will be a shorter way. Ooh, all right. Let's see. Oops. Come on, Mr. Microphone. All right. So let's try this. Oh, here we go. Let's see if, I know you'll hear this in the first take, but let's see if you hear the loop. All right. Oh, oh, oh. But right now, do you hear the looping? Because you said no looping before, it should have been. Oh, do you hear that? Seriously? You don't hear the looping? So you're not hearing that right now. The hoo 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 playing over and over. That explains a lot. On Haps? Because the first time I was on Haps, I don't think I haven't done the looping song since I've been on Haps. Because I think the first time I was on Haps was just a couple. No, the first time I was on Haps was the last time I did a reason why was on the 18th, and I didn't start on Haps until like the 23rd or something. I'm trying to think. There's nothing else. There's no other looping song that I've performed yet. Well, that explains a lot. Hi, Carrie. I just figured out that I'm going to turn off this loop because you can't hear it, but I can hear it. Carrie, right? You don't hear me going ooh over and over again. I'm going to turn it off because I can hear it. So that explains a lot. I'm so bummed. So I'm going to have to figure out why when I set up the audio, I don't think I can fool with it now without just making a mess. If I hit on settings, the comments will go away. There's nothing about audio. So I have to literally restart the broadcast if I want to do that. So I will not do that. I will not do a reason why because I can't do vocal looping, and I'm so sorry you're not hearing reverb. As we know, that's a lovely addition. So next time, maybe I'll try to figure it out this weekend. Ugh. It's really a bummer. Okay, I'll probably do a test or something this weekend. I have so much to do this weekend though, so I don't know. So, let's do, how are you doing, Carrie, by the way? Um, we're not gonna do a reason why, I just said that, but so we'll do, um, excuse me. I think I'm gonna do one candle, or maybe starting with awareness. Yes, I did. Well, let me see. I see that you said, I know it worked before, strange. No looping. I only hear you. I know it worked one other time you did it on Haps, I thought. Oh, does your computer have a stereo mix? If it does, you could feed Ableton into that, and then Haps will hear what you hear. You know what? I'm using Voicemeeter. Oh, good, Carrie. When are you going? You're going Monday in to see somebody, right? I'm using Voicemeeter, and so when I hopped onto Haps in the first place, it said, "Do you want to?" It caught my attention because I hadn't even opened OBS, and it was already hearing what I was putting in. I was like, "What?" I'm afraid it's listening to the wrong thing on Voicemeeter. I think I'm gonna have to fix it as part of a restart, but I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that right now. But thank you for bringing. I'm gonna take a picture of your comment there, Trevor, and think about that. But I think for now, I'm kind of hosed. Unless I want to restart, which I just don't think so. I don't think I'll have to do that. Yeah, I mean, yes. Well, I'm kind of, Voicemeeter, let me put it this way. Haps gave me the option when I set up today to listen to like one of like 8 different things. It has a default of listening to a particular thing on Voicemeeter, and I think it must be listening to the wrong thing. I want it to listen to what comes. I talk in here, it goes into Voicemeeter kicks it to Ableton adds the reverb, sends that to OBS. I actually kind of want it to listen to OBS, to tell you the truth. I don't really want it to have a separate mic. So I've got to figure that out, because I can't. What I've figured out already is that I can't have OBS open already, or Haps will go like, "Rah." I have to I have to tell it to watch OBS in the video, then open OBS. It's really weird. If I have OBS open already, then it'll say error and Haps. If that wasn't a problem, then what I'm thinking is that it would hear and see OBS if OBS was open and it could handle that. But for some reason, it can't handle that. Oh my gosh! You can change it while live, but it will kill the audio. Really? I don't. I think I'm going to have to really think. I don't see on Haps where I can tell it to listen to something else right now. It's not showing me where to do that. Let me see if I hit more. Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, I lied. Um, there is a way to do that, but I'm going to have to read the mic entirely. There we go. Um, I'm curious. Okay, let me try something. Yeah, I see that. Well, I see oh yeah, I see that. You're right. You're so good. Off the mic. All it does is turn off the mic. But if I hit more, oh, mic cam, I see that. Yeah, okay, you're right. I can do that, but I'm going to be just completely guessing as to, I wonder if it can listen to OBS. No, it won't do that. Darn it. That's poo poo. Um, hmm. Let's try this. Voicemeeter auxiliary output. that shouldn't be any different actually. That doesn't look any different either. What in the heck? They've got like several options that are the same thing. I mean, I can try these different things, but I don't understand. A lot of them are the same thing listed multiple times. Darn it all to heck, exactly. Darn it all to heck. Maybe we should just, has it been all that bad without reverb? Maybe, I mean, for years I didn't even have reverb. So, you know what? Let's just I will figure this out for the next broadcast. I will do my best. But for now, we'll just make the best of it. Because otherwise we're going to burn all of our time. We already burned most of it. So I think I'm going to do starting with awareness. I think I need that. Not just because of this, but just feel like too frazzled, too busy. Can you? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do a test broadcast. How do you do that, Trevor? Is that really clear cut? I guess I can figure that out. I've never seen that option. All right, here we go. Starting with awareness, a meditative song to calm down as we begin the weekend. And hopefully not a too difficult week. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to maybe help us get out of a rut, in path and curiosity it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. Gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination, we need disagrees. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me in the end. We, without demands or threats, I can no. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me in the end. We, without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Hey! Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and live and we. You know, I had an idea. I was realizing that. So that was my song, by the way. That was my song, Starting with Awareness. Thank you for listening to that. Please do consider following and expect to hear reverb in going forward when I get that figured out. I don't know what's going on. Tiffany TLC Music, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, perhaps, especially Twitter, because you can, thank you, you can watch and follow there. I mean, you can watch and get announcements there. I had an idea about why, I just thought of a thought here about why, not why, but like what I could perhaps do to think about this. What, the sound is coming in and it's getting, see, the thing is my sound is coming, oh my god, my sound is going out of Ableton, but it's also then going into OBS, and I have filters in OBS that are really good. So you're missing out on the OBS filters and the Ableton filters. The only way around that is if you could hear what's coming out of OBS. That's really the only way out of that, is to hear what's coming out of OBS. And I don't, unfortunately, I have an idea. Because I'm thinking about what you're saying. And since I have a broadcast going, it does seem like it would be a good time to try the audio thing. But I think if I can do this quickly. All right, you're gonna lose audio. Actually, you probably won't lose audio. You should lose audio, but you won't be losing audio. So hold on a second here. Let me see what's going to change when I do this. I want to see where OBS is coming out of. Okay, so now you're probably still getting audio, I'm sure. And where is that changing? Let's see. Okay, now where, wow, how interesting. So the OBS audio is not going into Voicemeeter? What? I guess that's the input. That's the input. I don't know where the output's going. Maybe this is going to be too much. I'm sure it's real fun to listen to what I'm saying here. Message me offline, maybe help you. Thank you. Hi, Molly. Molly, I don't know if you realized this, but we've just realized that I don't have reverb. You're missing my Ableton reverb, and that means I can't do looping. And you're also missing my filters that I have on OBS because the audio is coming from someplace else. It is not coming from OBS, and I'm really bummed about that. I don't understand why OBS Virtual Camera doesn't also capture the audio. It's poo poo. I don't like it. Um, let's try. No, that won't work. Digital voice meter. No, that won't work. I don't like it, guys. I don't like that. I'm really bummed that they don't have oh gosh. Okay. Oh gosh. Did I undo that? Sorry. I'm very happy. Unhappy. It is weird. Cuz it's like mic and camera. Oh, my camera is set to OBS virtual camera. Well, I want the sound to come from OBS as well. Um the mic has a bunch of options, none of which are OBS. All I can think of is if I can find some way to send my audio that's coming out of OBS somewhere else, and maybe just some other thing on Voicemeeter, and then make Haps listen to that. But that is going to take a lot more work. All right, so no reverb for us. I'm so bummed that I had my debut without on Haps without reverb, and I didn't even know it. Right click the volume next to the time and open the volume mixer. That way you can see where the audio is coming from. Well, no, I know where the audio is coming from. It says it's coming from Voicemeeter aux output VB audio Voicemeeter aux VAIO. My problem is that that's where the audio that you're listening to is coming from. The trouble is I think that audio is just what's coming in here. It's not filtered through Ableton, let alone OBS. And I'm going to have to figure out how to get the OBS audio sent out to another Voicemeeter channel and then have Haps listen to that Voicemeeter channel. I'm hot, you guys. It's 95 degrees here today. It's going to be like in the hundreds again here next week. Let's do The Sun on the Sea. That's a nice, happy song. And I actually might end on that just because I know that's very short. I wanted to do A Reason Why. Can't do a vocal looping song. Maybe I'll do One Candle. Well, I don't know. Let's do One Candle. Let's do One Candle and then Sun on the Sea, and maybe Everybody's in a Circle. Maybe we'll end there. You can monitor the audio via OBS. Send her monitor. To another I'm going to take a picture of that. Send it to another Voicemeeter channel, you mean? Because it's got, when I look under the audio for Haps, it gives me a million Voicemeeter options to listen to. And so I'm gonna, so I'm gonna have to see if I can. Trouble is I have a Voicemeeter version that doesn't have, another Voicemeeter channel. Yeah, I'm realizing that I don't have the fancy Voicemeeter. I may not have enough channels. Whew, it's a live monitor. That's what it should. That should be a thing. Hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. In the meantime, I need One Candle now. It's when you feel hopeless and you need a vision of coming together with other people for a sense of hope. That might be a slight overstatement, but it's just, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed today, and this kind of adds to it. Thank you so much, Trevor. It's very sweet. I'm telling you, you need to make a career out of this. so bummed you can't hear reverb. When you one short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering. When the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. Thanks, Trevor. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. Or we'll join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one faith. Thank you. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. We let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open minds, see what we find. We look inside, see where biocides expose you to light, invite you to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. It may take time now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. Thanks for listening to that. Thank you so much for the Super Heart Award, Trevor. I'm going to take a picture of these this list of audio. Oh no. Oh God, Trevor. Technology. Can't live with it, can't live without it. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end prematurely because I kind of want to spend a few minutes working on this, and this is one of those nights where we have a call with our niece early in the evening, and so I can't like do both. But this was really lovely. But I'm sorry it's not very long. I'm determined to get Reverb working. Thank you, Trevor. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Molly and Carrie. Sorry to be hopping off so soon, but it will make it more likely that I'll have Reverb next time. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. We're going to have a very busy weekend. We're trying to massively neaten our house from top to bottom so we can have window washers in. Woohoo! Thanks, Carrie. I miss you guys. I'm really bummed I can't do a full broadcast. I can, but it's just, yeah, too much. Bye. Take care. Thank you, Molly. Have a fabulous weekend or not horrible one. Bye.